Hey guys, so today we made around like $4 in three trades. Okay, and I'll be explaining. Plus, I added a new strategy to my arsenal, and it's a break even strategy. Some of you guys know that I usually don't do that because sometimes when I break even, it will take out my stop loss. If I break even, it will take out my stop loss and will go back up. But you know what? I'll explain later on how I'm gonna do it though. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the strategy because I've been losing a lot lately. So to lessen my losses, I gotta add break evens or put my stop loss to like break even and stuff. So yeah, so let's explain first my first ever trade. So I was in vacation. I was trading while on vacation. I was swimming while waiting for my phone to give me an alert if it's gonna if I could buy or sell. Okay, so first trade. Let's look at this 1R. We see this is a downtrend, by the way, a downtrend. Again, made strategy: M for movement or market direction, A for alignment, T for timing, and E for execution or entry. So that's a made strategy. It's an acronym. Okay, so again, M movement. It's a downtrend. But you can see here, look, it broke. Okay, 1, 2, it's a downtrend. It broke this, retest this. You can see, kind of retest it. Plus, in the 15, you could see we were talking about the first trade. This trade right here. See, it's doing double rejection. I might sneeze. Okay, I might not sneeze. Wait, blow my nose a bit. Blow my nose. Oh my gosh. Damn, I'm getting sick again. Alright, so again, you see a double bottom or a W. See, double bottom again. Okay, so, oh wait, where's my stochastic? I'm thinking of removing the stochastic, but you know what? I'll probably remove it next year. It really depends. Because I'm thinking like, maybe what if I focus on price action more? But you know what? I've been using stochastic for so long that it probably gonna stay. It might gonna stay. It's either gonna stay, stochastic's gonna stay, or I might remove it completely. It really depends. It really depends on what I'm thinking. And you know what? I think stochastic's gonna stay. I've been using it for years already. I've been using it for years, but I want to master it even more. Especially in USD JPY. I want to master USD JPY to the fullest, and I'm giving it to be profitable in trading. At least I'm giving 3 to 5 years. So I'll be like either, let's say, 22, 27, or 28. If I'm 27, 28, I should be doing well in trading. It really depends. Again, 3 to 5 years. So hey. So okay, again, first trade. It's going up. It's an uptrend. Because why double bottom, double bottom? But you know what? What I should have done is that I should have like waited for like this to break. Like again, it's not an uptrend. I can't just say, even though it's a double bottom over here, I can't just say it's an uptrend. Why? It has to break this resistance right here. It has to do this. Then I can call it an uptrend. It's not an uptrend if it does this. It does this, then does that. That's not an uptrend. It could still be a downtrend. So yeah. Okay, let's just erase this. You know what? $4 ain't bad, honestly. As long as I made money, it's okay. Okay, first trade, I put it to break even. You can see over here. Okay, made movement, so I thought it was an uptrend. And I saw this resistance. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it to break even so I won't feel like, so I don't, for my psychology's sake, once I put it break even, I didn't care. I didn't care actually. And yeah, if I didn't put it to break even, I would have lost $40 on vacation. It will ruin my freaking vacation. But it's good. But here, damn guys, I'm not gonna lie, I could have made $100 in this trade. I could have made 100. hold on. Where's my... I could have made $100 in my second trade, which is crazy. But, you know, I've been traumatized. I've been losing a lot. I didn't lose like a lot of money, but I've been losing a lot of trades. So it kind of traumatized me. Once it like go over here, I think like it broke this a little bit. I put it to break even right away. Then it hit my stop loss. But look, guys. 40. Hold on. Guys, look, it almost hit my stop loss. But if I just didn't put it to break even, I could have made like $101, $100, yeah. But you know what? Again, I kind of made since I've been traumatized, you know, my mental's like, you know what, break even. So you know, because again, it was vacation. I don't want to ruin my day. I put it on break even. You know, and you know, you don't know what will happen. It probably, you know, the spread, it could be high and it could just hit my stop loss. And yeah, but you know what? I've been thinking like, if it's either if I'm not like sure about my trade, if I'm not sure if it's gonna go up or down, I'm gonna put it break even. That's my rule. If I don't think it's gonna go up or down, if it's not going on my way, I'm gonna break even. Or my other strategy is, let's say the market's doing this. Okay, let's say I took a buy. All right. This is my number one rule. This is my new strat. This will make my losses smaller. All right. So okay. If it does this, I'm not gonna break even yet. I'm not gonna break even. Not yet. Not yet. But let's say it does this above where I bought, where I buy or sell. If it goes, okay, we'll do the buy example first. All right. If it does this and it's still playing with my stop loss, I'm not gonna break even yet. But let's say this is gonna be only work. I'm gonna do this in the 1 hour time frame only. So let's say in the 1 hour time frame, we see this. You see higher, what do you call it? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher. If we see a higher low for buy, I'm gonna break even. I don't care what happens. I'm gonna break even for 1 hour. I won't. It doesn't matter if it's 15-minute. In the 1 hour time frame, if it does that, if I see it, like I'm gonna be very strict. If I see it, I'm breaking even. I don't care what will happen. Next, sell. All right, sell. Same thing for buy. Vice versa. All right. So let's say sell. Boom! I took a sell over here. I won't break even yet, so it's gonna play. Once it does that, if I see a lower high, then I'll break even. Hold on. Then I'll break even. That's my new strat. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm not gonna lose money. Plus stochastic, you know, I was thinking about removing it, but I've been using it for years. That, you know what, it's here to stay. It's gonna stay. It's here to stay. So yeah. Okay, last trade. My final trade, my third trade. So you see my stochastic going high, then going down. But this is again news day. This is the news day actually. News day. And I just stopped it right away. I literally just stopped it right away. I'm like, news day, you know, my psychology, like again, I wanna get my money quick, but again, trading's about patience. You know, I said, okay, I'm gonna take a sell here. I took a sell, around 40 pips. Honestly, spread will take me out already if I didn't stop it. Look at it. And I'm looking like, you can see here, by the way, if you, and I put like a support over here and I was like, wait a minute. If you guys see it, oh my gosh, it's a head and shoulders, an upside down head and shoulders, see? Head, shoulders. As soon as I saw that, bro, I stopped it right around here. I was like, if you see this green candle right here, that's probably where I stopped. The green candle right here, I stopped it right there. I was like, nope. As soon as I saw that, I was like, nope. Plus, it's news day. I broke a lot of rules, so I was like, nope. But you could see here, Then there's also a head and shoulders over here. This is head, shoulders over here. That's why I took a sell. But once I saw this huge head and shoulders, like a reversal to the upside, I stopped. And look, guys. Oh my gosh. I could have lost $40 already. I could have lost 40, which is crazy. So yeah. So 3 trades in one week. I usually do 1 trade only, but since I'm like break even and stuff, you know, I made a mistake over here. Honestly, checking the one or the second one though. The second trade I made a mistake. See, there's no bump yet. There's no bump. We gotta see a bump. You know, I call it the bump. Yeah, whatever. It has to go at least here, below where I sold, like where I sell over here. So it could break even, and I could have made money. So we live and we learn. It doesn't really matter. So if you guys are still watching, thank you for watching. That was crazy if you watched till the end. So yeah, see you guys next time.